We can get this shit out the way. Fuck them. Fuck them. The Rockets need to leave. The Texans need to leave.
The Rockets.
Bill O'Brien need to get his. We need to jump Bill O'Brien.
Hey,
let's jump his ass.
Let's jump that nigga now.
The Rockets about to make. They're about to go to Baltimore.
Take them. Y'all have them.
They gonna win a championship the next year.
They gonna yeah.
They don't got nobody
nigga.
Dan Tony gonna come back if they go to Baltimore and get the championship.
Bro, I'm not gonna fuck with y'all. I'm not gonna fuck with y'all if that's the case. I can't lie. I love y'all, but I'll be like, no, this is too much, bro.
Can't handle that type of shit, man. That's just the pod.
If you don't know by now, this is Brothers Talking Shit Podcast, episode 110. After 110 episodes, you should know who I am. I'm the Flesh Man. I'm the fat boy. Still calling them broadish. And I'm still your Huckleberry. What's up?
And I'm Rel, a.k.a. Iceberg Shorty, a.k.a. the king of controversial comments. I said what I said. Don't at me unless you try and cut the check. And I don't have nothing slick to say after that, so I'm just going to pass it on.
All right, man. You already know who it is. It's your homie boy, Drew, a.k.a. the Charm Guy. That shit on my neck. You know, see it somewhere over there. I don't know. Charm Guy, a.k.a. Juice, Big Beard Bandit, Big Beard Bully. I'm just ready to fucking talk some shit. Tonight I'm drinking some cheap wine, so I'm going to talk some shit.
What's good? What's good, my people? What's good? It's the boy, Shaheem Rashid, also known as Jay, North Philly Karan. You know what I'm saying? I get new names every time, people. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Big Belly Rude Boy 2 times, and I'm ready, man. I'm glad to see y'all.
Y'all know it's your guy, Cool Mike, a.k.a. Dr. Mike, a.k.a. the People's Podiatrist, also known as your favorite foot doctor, coming to you because you know we are some earth shakers.
Yep.
We some 40-acre takers.
Indeed,
give me that.
Indeed.
And we some generational curse breakers.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, you ain't know?
We are the prophetic podcast because we be knowing.
True
indeed. Yep.
And we just some brothers talking shh.
With your cool ass.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, we're going to start right here with you in your space. Patty versus Gladys.
I said, Jay, and that was nice. Dime.
He know I love me some Patty, boy.
Yeah, man. Patty had the fresh wig going for you.
He was looking good.
And she had all those shoes. I said, yo, how many shoe changes she doing? She popping Louis Vuittons off like it ain't nothing, bro. I'll say.
Why do Jay know that she changed the shoes all these times?
You ain't see it?
I watched it.
She took her shoes off.
I was at a soccer game last night.
She kicked them off. You know what I'm saying? Can I say something before we get this cooking? Those are some amazingly beautiful older black women. Let me tell you something.
Their birthdays are 4 days apart, and they're the same age.
Yeah, no. 176, 177. Yeah, 77 and 76 years old. They're a year apart. A year and 4 days, I believe.
Okay.
But god damn it, you know what I'm saying? They both touching 80, right? With a vengeance, and don't look a day over 50.
And not to mention Dion came out too.
Auntie Dion came out as well.
Oh, they did it big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let me say this.
Go ahead, Juice.
They are both phenomenal vocalists. But like I said, bro, when that catalog came out, god damn, Gladys is just like, fuck. I was like, man, and neither one of us came on. It was pretty much over. Now, you know what I'm saying? That Somebody Loves You, Baby by Patty. That's actually one of my favorite songs by Patty too. That's a standout song of all time. So like they both have songs that no matter what you put up against them, they're gonna hold their time. But god damn, Gladys, and they both still can really sing.
Yo, I seen some pictures of Gladys back in the day. Oh my god, Gladys was fucking beautiful, yo.
Hey,
Liz.
you know, shout out you know, we was talking about like who gonna win, and that was the nature of verses coming out of the hip hop culture where, you know, we talk about battle, who the best, but it's like evolved, you know, into this celebration of catalogs, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're not even. I didn't see, and now I wasn't on. You know, we've been busy. I ain't been surfing social media, heavy, but I ain't see no so and so one, and you know, they've been kind of calling it like, yeah, it's just hopefully it's gonna be like more Monica, Brandy, we celebrate each other, hit for hit. You know, no clear victor. The audience is the victor type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like it came off like that, and that's appreciated. You know?
That's dope.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah, theirs wasn't really like a battle.
Competition,
You know,
right.
it was my bad, Niece. Did you want to?
No, you good. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't really like a battle to me. It was more of a celebration, like you saying, of their catalogs. You know, my question is, how many trains did Gladys ride? Because I was listening to the songs, she was on a lot of trains in these songs. I mean, so I was, Patty singing "Somebody Love You." I had to like hold myself and get in my little moment real quick. But and then when she did "If You Only Knew," you see them arms wave up in the air,
Yeah,
boy,
boy.
with Patty with that. Here it comes, boy. There you go. That's my part right there. That's all I got, boy. Patty, I'm looking for you, baby.
He's stupid.
Yeah.
You
I'm
want?
serious.
I guess I want to be a bit of a homer when I say this, but I'm gonna pass it back to Neef and pay some homage to Philly. But the original writer of that song was actually from Houston and wrote it about Farrah Fawcett, who's from Houston, going back to Houston on an airplane. But they ended up flipping it. They gave it to Gladys, so it was to Gladys, and they switched it to Midnight Train to Georgia. Great song. Also, I gotta say this about Patty though. Patty from Philly, man. Y'all know that, right? Shout
Yeah.
out to Philly because again, as I must say, one of the best cities in America when it comes to R&B music. And I didn't even know the writer of "Somebody Loves You, Baby" was from Philly too. So it must be something in the water when you talk about the Philadelphia sound. You know what I'm saying? You got Gamble and Huff. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Patti LaBelle, all the way up to people like Jill Scott, coming out of
Did
that
you say
city, man.
Jasmine
So
Sullivan? You get Jasmine in there?
didn't, but now I will say it.
Yo, no,
Hey,
I've noticed that like in the
Jasmine,
last, people been really like,
she underrated.
Yeah, right. Like
She
people have
underrated.
been coming out saying like, yo, Jasmine should be the
Yo,
official.
she's related to somebody
Is that the
from the
girl said?
Roots.
Is that the girl said she gonna steal somebody's car or
She knocked
mess up?
Yeah,
knocked
I
the
bust the
windows.
windows out your car.
Yeah.
Because they said like back in the Gap, I guess she used to be. She's got some thick musical genes and history. By the way, Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh yeah.
So she's like really, she's been around it. So yeah, shout out to Jasmine, man. But yeah, great shit, man.
I like Jasmine.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
She was
Jasmine
too.
legit.
She legit, bro. She legit.
I like that Lions, Tigers, and Bears song she
That's
had.
classic.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 She got a couple joints. She got a drink Insecure with Bryson Tiller. I
Yeah.
want to say that go hard too. She got some drinks though, man, definitely.
Bryson Tiller. Fuck that nigga.
But back to the black don't crack, and we talking about how at this age, Patty and Gladys look. Angela Bassett just celebrated her birthday not too long ago, looking good. We got Regina King and all them. They in their 50s, early 50s, looking like they in their 30s, man. So shout
Taraji
out to
just hit
black
50.
women, huh?
I said Taraji just hit 50 a couple days ago.
Right. And they looking good.
Oh, Taraji 50?
Yeah.
She ain't up there. She almost in Jay bracket. Jay like him 60 and older.
Hey, yo, 50-year-old cat ain't bad, by the way. I've had 50-year-old cat. I want to go on the record as saying I've had 50-year-old cat, and it's not bad. So if they look good and it matches the cat,
Marcus darling.
Marcus.
Marcus darling.
yeah, I had
Hey.
50-year-old cat, bro.
Hey, that's because they ain't got that wop. They got that wop a doo wop right there, baby. That thing's been elevated.
Like a
Hey,
Mercedes
shout
mother
out,
out.
Jay.
They got
Uh-huh.
Hey,
the
shout out to
Mercedes
you.
mother out here.
Yeah.
Do you wanna ride
That shit funny.
Mercedes mother?
Hey, can I fuck you for a PlayStation? Can I fuck you for a PlayStation 5?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, man.
hilarious.
Yeah, hold up. What I had to hit y'all with? Then y'all gonna kill me. My bad. I had something. I was just breaking something down real quick. Y'all see? Is there anything y'all want to address? Is there anything that
Yeah, I
comes to
do.
your mind off the
I
top?
actually do.
Okay.
I actually want to get this out the way. I want to actually address this pretty quick. This Gilliam guy. I had actually seen the interview with
Tee
Tamara
it up,
Hall
tee it up, tee it up.
by the way, Tamara. Okay, let's back it up. We know who Maze Gilliam. I'm playing. What's
Andrew
his
Gilliam. Andrew
A-
Gilliam, I think.
Andrew Gilliam, and I hate that he has my
Florida.
first name. He was running for governor of Florida. Now, what I don't know what his current political status is. I guess he was what was he a mayor or something like that? I believe it was something to that magnitude.
Something like that.
Any
Supposed to been strong too. A strong
yeah.
Democratic candidate.
Everybody supported this dude. Strong Democratic candidate was running for governor. Hey, y'all, really
Black family
close to
man.
winning. Black
Right.
family
He got caught
man,
up in the
black
hotel.
wife,
Was that the one that got
kids.
caught up in the hotel?
We getting there. We getting there.
Okay.
So got caught up in the hotel with his homie supposedly after like a bachelor party or going to a bachelor party, some shit with like a friend, and then like a male escort, and they found him like fucked up, and the bed sheets was all fucked up and crazy, and I think it was bloody. It was some crazy shit, like some wild sex drug type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the cops came and shit. He got out of it, and it became a thing. And then it just kind of like, fizzled out. And then he had to, of course, address it with the beautiful, fine ass Tamara Hall, right? And then he comes out as not gay, but he comes out as like bisexual. He says he's not gay, but he's bisexual. So I got a lot of fucking issues with this shit, bro. One, I think that is fucking wild that this happened. I think this is very wild. I think he had to address this, and I think the best way he could dress this up was calling himself bisexual. I want to say I personally don't look. If you taking dick, you gay. What's wrong with just saying he's a gay man? He's a gay man. He's a proud gay man. Happy to be. He got a wife, which could possibly be just some political shit just to have, and he's got kids. I'm sorry, bro. I think that shit's whack. I don't have a political trigger alert, which I say trigger warning. I don't give a fuck. I just don't have a great way of saying that I think that shit is trash. I don't like it. I think it's insane. I'm tired of seeing that be the example of many of our black leadership. It's always falling to some weird shit like that. I just think it's wild, and I don't know how this was even how do you want to get this prestigious place in the country, in your state, and look, we all fuck up, but nah, not like that, bro. Like, this is just wild to me.
Do you think?
I knew it. Go ahead, cool.
No, that's me. Do you think that helps him? I think him saying, like, do you think politically it helps or hurts? I would think it would help for him to say that I'm gay and run that way, because I think he would get a lot of
Man, that
support for
ain't
coming
black
out that way.
families, and we gotta cut this shit out. Like,
No, I'm
if
just
a
saying for
black woman,
no.
yeah,
What I'm saying is for his personal situation.
possibly, but I don't like. I'm tired of this shit
Actually,
being. Go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
Y'all know we talked about this. I mean, we talked about it at the time. It just came out that he was drunk, or they was hungover after a
Right.
bachelor party or some wedding party or something of that nature.
Hold on, I'm gonna
We
give it to you.
we call
He-
gay meth sex early, and then and
But pathetic.
we also right, prophetic in that nature. We also said that would never happen amongst us, because nobody is pre-gaming with meth and like gayness and all of that. Not that anything is wrong with being gay, right?
Or
And
meth.
or meth, right?
I don't know. I think it's something wrong with meth.
If you're a
Hey,
meth
hey,
head,
bro. Hey,
ask
to
a
each
meth
his own,
addict.
man. Yeah, to each
Yeah.
his own, man. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no. I'm just saying we wouldn't be in a room if y'all in a room with meth. I'm not in the room with y'all. That's
No,
what I'm
Right,
saying.
listen.
yeah.
I think you can say that.
If you're in the room with meth, you're leaving out the room with me because you're not
That's
staying in the room with
That's
meth.
what he
that's
said. That's
Oh,
what he
all
all
said.
I'm
right.
Yeah, that's
saying.
what he
All right.
said. Yeah.
Collectively and individually, we would agree to that. So we called that early. He said at the time that he was going to rehab for alcoholism. He recently, like now, just said this was months ago, maybe the top of the year, pre-COVID, maybe. But he recently said, this whole thing about bisexual. We even said at the time, just come out as gay. It's okay. It would be better for you politically. We said all of that. So the question of will it help him? I guess if you paying attention to that kind of help, but like I think it's ridiculous, kind of like Juice talking about not that you can't be gay or even bisexual or whatever it is you want to live, but now we're drawn in to be if you're not overly empathetic to this particular situation where you got kids and if it was political, that's fucked up that you would just have a family and kids for political when you could
And
have just
that's
lived
what
as a gay man. That's precedent to be
yes.
a gay man in politics without the fucked up,
Yes.
lies. So you could have been gay.
That's what I'm
So,
getting at. It's like
so,
we're not go ahead.
so in '09, Gilliam married R.J. Howard, FAMU graduate, and they have 3 children. R.J. Howard is R.J. Howard. That sounds like a man to me. I'm just not the letters R.J., but the first initial is a R. The middle name is J, and then Howard is the
Oh, I
last
mean
name.
it's J. Well, her name is Jai. So how would you say that, Ja? Like, J, I don't know.
I don't
Ooh, yeah.
know. But so then just to bring a little backstory on it, he was caught in March. In 2020, he was one of 3 men who overdosed. Were found in a room with plastic baggies of crystal meth in the hotel. Nobody was arrested. Nothing. And then, as you said, on the 14th, he came out as bisexual in the interview. And then NSBC, I'm surprised Neef didn't see it because that's his TV station right there. But that's a little backstory just to fill a little gaps in right there for people.
See, for me, when I think of it, I can kind of understand why he might say he's bisexual because as far as the vote is black women, he's not gonna get that vote at all. Being a black man that messed his family up and left his kids for another man.
They gonna vote for him
He's
too.
still
They're gonna be
married.
like, they're
Still
gonna be
married,
like,
ain't
oh, he's still
No,
married.
I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know if
bro,
you get that support from black women
I just don't
in that
understand
situation.
why. So here's my thing. Here's where I feel weird about all of this. We're not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. I'm just saying if you're gay, be gay and just say, hey, I'm gay and live like that. This all weird because, like you say, 2009 he gets married. He has 3 kids. You brought 3 kids into a situation where, bro, you're gay. You want to be a gay man, but you did all this shit just to get on, just to be a politician, and for what, bro? Like it's confusing, and it's making it's selling this idea that you can be doing some shit like that. Like I don't approve of that at all,
As
bro. Just be
far
who you
as
are.
what you mean, as far as having a black family, but then
Like
living.
I feel like man, we as a black society can't stand any dilution. We must have a holistic family. You have to have that father and mother because it's been so absent in our community. Now you have this situation where got this shit. This is a man with 3 kids and a wife, and he's in getting his back blown out in the fucking hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, nigga.
in the
No,
middle of
ain't
a
no punchline.
gubernatorial run. In the
Yeah,
middle of
like
a
nigga.
gubernatorial run, like it's a fucking HBO
Yeah.
series.
No, nigga. Fuck that. And see, this is what I be like. Me and my dad was so cool. I guess the argument trickled over to me and my dad. Me and my dad having a 3-day argument about Donald Trump, conservatives and liberals. And it's like, bro, for me, I'ma just go ahead and say it. I kind of feel like that's the liberal play. Like I think they push more of that than anything. I think what I'm saying, they push this whole one world, global, be a meat popsicle type of mentality, and that comes with them. It's just scary to me. I don't know how to get into it. Maybe I sound like the crazy nutcase right now. I just don't fuck with that shit, bro. I don't like any of that shit, and I think that's some clown ass shit. You go to rehab, all of a sudden I'm bisexual. I really think what happened was this, bro. He married old girl. She might have known what was popping a little bit. He snuck off and did that shit. Got caught and had to come out with that shit.
Right,
I
of
don't think
course.
that's some shit she just knew.
Ain't some of them guys? Ain't some of them guys from a young age already? They're setting them up for their career already. Listen, we got to do this. You probably got a checklist of things you got to do for probably out of college or early on in his life, as in his young 20s. Listen, we're grooming you to be the next whatever. We got to get you married. You got to get a wife, and he got to play that role, even though it probably inside himself he know that's not truly who he is. So he sneaks behind and does his stuff in the closet, and then with 2020 and the way things is, it comes to light. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that man he probably felt like he couldn't be himself, and the whole thing.
They're gonna make fun of your sons, bro. Like listen, bro. I understand about acceptance and all that shit, but like you're a son, you're a young man, you're playing football, and that's the joke on the football field about your dad getting his back blown out in the hotel room. Like you really setting your kids up for shit too, versus just being yourself. Just be your fucking self, bro. Like I don't know. We ain't got to spend all day on it.
Yeah, he said I didn't identify as gay. I definitely identified as bisexual. I never shared that publicly before.
Well, congratulations on your.
When the photo came out, I didn't recognize the person on the floor. That's not anything more than the person being in the most vulnerable state, unconscious, having given no consent, and someone decided to use that moment where I was literally lying in my own vomit.
Right.
Hey, congratulations
shout out
to
you, man, for coming out and doing what you do, man. Shout out to you know what I'm saying. Hopefully your wife, I don't know what she gonna do.
Right. Y'all heard about this teacher who got fired for having a fans only account?
They got to.
No.
They didn't pay that much.
Yeah,
It was a. Go ahead.
What? It was a what?
No, I would say it was a private school too.
Oh, was it?
I found out she had the OnlyFans.
Right.
One of the kids was on there, and then he showed the friend, and then it trickled down, and that's how.
I ever tell y'all that story how I caught my best friend mom on a porn site?
No.
It reminds me of that. That happened. No, like, dude, I'm in the 9th grade and I'm surfing porn, right? And I come across this shit, and it says Naughty. I can't even say the name just in case my nigga see this one day. Cause we never got to talk about it. So I seen, well, if he see me, he probably know. But anyway, the shit, it said Naughty, her name, and it was her with her boobs out and everything. And the crazy thing, right? She was Hispanic, and her boyfriend was white. I always thought it was weird because he was like he had a lot of money, and she really kind of didn't. It was real strange, but he always had cameras and shit. I seen that shit, trying to get, young puberty nigga. And I seen that shit. It was crazy, bro. I felt so bad. I never got to tell that nigga that.
Yo, I got a story too. I had a homeboy.
I got one too.
I got a homeboy, right? So he like, yo, you heard of Roxy Reynolds? I'm like, oh yeah, yo, I love her, dog. She He like, yo, that's my sister. I was like, damn.
Why would you tell somebody that?
Like, on his daddy's side.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm like,
well, I wouldn't offer none of that information.
And everything. Huh?
I wouldn't offer any of that information.
Pause. Wait, you say he had pictures?
No, not like naked pictures. Like pictures of him, her, and his dad.
Oh, like,
okay. Okay.
Hey, Pinky said her daddy was watching her porn while he was in prison. Like,
she definitely said
when
that.
She said that. She said like he would watch her, and like I guess when it don't even matter, bro. You watching your daughter do porn? I can't even. I don't know what that's about, bro. That's weird. Yeah, he was watching his man. All right, man.
So shit. Oh, you sharing your story, brother? No.
Yeah, I got a story. I definitely got a story. So when I was lived out in San Diego, and this is a long time ago, Bop was in daycare, right? So it was a young lady who worked in the daycare or whatever, but like, ain't but so many people out there that's, out there or whatever. So we was at the club and she's with me and my homeboys and shit, and they knew her or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because she was around and shit. And I knew her from daycare or whatever. So one day we at work, my partner came to me. He said, "Bro, you got to step outside with me right now." I'm like, "What's going on?"
This is awesome.
And shout out to my man E. Like, I was like, he's like, "Bro, you got to step outside with me right now." I'm like, "All right, what's going on?" He's like, "Come on, right now." He brings up his phone, like, "Yo, look at this shit right here." It was old girl busting it open on a porn joint. We
Yeah.
immediately took
Working at the
time
daycare.
out the daycare center.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Why though?
It was weird. Like,
It was weird.
it was weird. Like, first of
Hey,
all,
shout
the
out
lady.
to the bitches that get money doing porn though.
Oh, facts. This money is green.
All right, so
You know what I'm saying?
should the teacher who had the fans only, should she have been fired?
For what?
No. So yo, shout out to all the teachers, as you said. Shout out teachers, shout out to guidance counselors. If you work in the school system, shout out to you. If you're making extra money, I don't see nothing wrong with it. These teachers are going to these schools, going back to working with these little nasty ass fucking heathen of children that don't wash their hands and stuff like that. And if your kid does it, then don't take no offense to what I'm saying. So they do all this. Children are nasty. Not every child is, but children are nasty. They touch other people's hands, shake, dap up, without wash hands. So if a teacher gets sick, they get 10 days to recoup, right? So you still have 4 days there after that because you got to do quarantine right now, right? They don't get paid for that time. What are they going to do? And when you get to the when it's summertime, they're not getting paid during that time. If they want to make extra money, let them make money.
It's deeper than that, bro. Like, educators are the lowest paid people on the planet. Like, it's sick how much educators don't get paid.
It's, I don't know. I don't see
I'm
nothing wrong
sure
with a
if
little
she was
extra
making
money.
6 figures teaching, she wouldn't be on OnlyFans. So I think this
Right.
is more of an indictment
Right,
on our
on the
society.
education system.
On
It's
the
horrible.
education system.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Like, dog, you know how much money? Like, dog, it's normal bitches making $5,000 a month on fucking OnlyFans.
Dog,
That's extra income.
It's
I know one because never mind. But
there's all kind of women doing all kind of stuff out here and getting the check. So
I'm not mad. I'm mad that they fired her. Like, that's what makes me mad. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? Am I doing OnlyFans in the classroom? Right? Did y'all pay me during COVID? Right? How
exactly?
Where's this at? Like, I mean, y'all ever see the Biggie movie when the teacher messed with him about being a garbage man and Biggie come back with the goddamn stats? It's true. Garbage people make more, you know what I'm saying? Or sanitation specialists, whatever you want to call them, right? You know what I'm saying? Make more than teachers. It's true.
Hey, listen. There's a documentary on Netflix I need everybody to go see called The Social Dilemma.
Yeah.
And in some way it talks about this as an issue, as far as like how we live in bubbles with our social life, our social media life, and our normal lives, and how it will eventually affect us in our own reality. And I think this is going to happen more. I think that jobs will look at your social, as they're doing already,
right,
and see what you're doing, and you're going to be losing your job, or you might get a job according to your social status or social value. So I don't think this is the end of this. I think this will continue to be a thing as long as we're more open to using these devices and doing things on them. Because back in the day, she could have popped that shit, been doing whatever on a goddamn VHS tape, and probably would have still had a job. But today it's like we're so accessible. Everything's so accessible. We're so open now. You can, that shit wasn't gonna be hidden long, especially if she started making a lot of money. How she look?
Oh, she's bad.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
She might make more money on her.
What did they fire for? Conduct unbecoming? Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Hey, who the fuck? Hey, who kids? Hey, are they not watching the kids? Like, so your parents let you go on OnlyFans?
How'd you get the OnlyFans, Dad?
Right.
Mom?
Well, I don't know if the parents found out. I think they said the kids, the kids came across it, I think that, don't quote me on that. Jay, you looking it up?
Yeah.
Of course he is. Right?
Call him Statman too.
Yeah, for real.
I'd have told her like,
Facts.
look, my son said he's seen your OnlyFans. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I just need a free subscription for a year.
Respect.
and accept all requests that I request for you to do.
So you taking it too far. You always
Well,
like
yeah, I ain't
do something
trying to-
nasty for me. God damn, D.
It is too early in the podcast for me to be saying this shit. Too early.
Oh,
You know, you gotta be at least an hour, 15 minutes in, cool. For me.
A Latina school teacher was fired after students found
Oh,
her
she Latino?
OnlyFans
Oh, I
account.
bet you she fine.
Yes, yeah.
California district. The teacher
Oh,
wasn't
she in
making it.
Cali, West Coast production.
Hold on. The teacher wasn't making enough from her low teaching salary.
Correct.
And decided to get an OnlyFans was the best option for a second job.
That might be her first job from now on. She probably make more money than the teacher salary.
For sure, for sheezy. Pop that pussy.
Oh wow. Oh
What?
wow.
Man, you gotta send that to the group so I can take a look.
So, moving on. Australian man jailed after crashing in the marked police car with $145 million of crystal meth in the van.
So
And you know it's dangerous to even make crystal meth. Like, dog, like that shit's gotta be, dog. Like, even making that shit is dangerous.
He's a dead man. 145 million? Yeah, you gonna commit suicide again. You gonna commit suicide in your cell too, brother.
I mean, shit, you never know what the laws are. I don't know what the
I'm about
laws
to
in
say,
Australia.
Whoever that van was supposed to make it to.
Oh shit,
It's
yeah.
right. That's what I'm talking about. Shit. Can't nobody listen. I can't take a $500 loss. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody taking a $145 million loss and chalking it. Oh, he gotta die today for that shit.
Yeah, that's some weird. That's some
He
weird and
should have been
wild shit.
driving the 140. You should have been. They would have pulled me over for driving slow. Fuck
You
that.
supposed to have it together when you was doing that. He was high on the meth.
yeah, he was
cars.
Huh?
Oh, he was getting high on his own supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're dealing with meth and stuff, you gotta have but you deal with a lot of fruits and vegetables because they give off a certain smell where your nose is not burning because it goes straight to your nose and burns your nose cavity. You start bleeding from your nose, stuff like that. I had soldiers, so just in case anybody want to know why I know that I had soldiers.
Is that the thing that be having them dipping? Like, is that what be having them dipping off?
You got fentanyl patches. You got ice. You got it was not Molly. It was another one. It was like a crossbreed. I can't think of it. But all those, they got some type of chemicals in there, and they put you down. I mean, so those right there.
God damn, Denise.
Yes, I see.
I hope she ain't using her real name on the motherfucking account. That'd be the dumbest shit in the world.
That's all she should be doing is fucking OnlyFans. And you can subscribe for $5. I'm gonna get on this right now. Man, what?
Oh shit. That shit's hilarious.
JordanThriller.com. What the fuck?
That shit just took my mind away what I was saying.
Man, fuck them kids. Fuck teaching. Bitch, you better work that shit on OnlyFans.
Yo, he said, fuck them kids, fuck teaching.
I mean, I know the children are our future, right?
No, some of them little bad motherfuckers y'all raising ain't our future. I'm sorry. If they are, we in trouble.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Now, I was actually gonna go back to what Jay was talking about. Yeah, man.
I forgot.
That Molly and all that shit, man. Like, look, all I want is weed. I seen people on other shit and it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That shit gonna get you eventually, dog. That cocaine, that shit. Most people that I know that have been cocaine users, when they get to their 50s, they be on their way out of here. They get out of here. The only nigga that has managed to fucking live is my man from the Rolling Stones. What's his name?
Mick Jagger?
Nah, not Mick. Not Mick. Keith Richards, dog. This nigga, Keith Richards, has done everything. He had to have sold his soul to the devil. He's still alive, dog.
Fuck
He's
it.
done a lot of fucking drugs.
Skeletor.
Yeah, dog.
That's
That
what they call
nigga
him.
Keith Richards.
Hey, she was definitely wasting her time teaching.
Wasting
Yeah.
her talents.
Yeah.
Like her talents to OnlyFans.
Need me a Latino chick like that, bro.
Why
Yeah,
she
you
gonna write
should. I don't you?
she gonna write a book, have a face cream and
Uh-huh.
seminars in about 6 months. It's
Yeah.
over with.
Teaching who?
Do we have okay? I have a question. This brings up a good thing because I don't know if we talked about this enough. I've seen criticism of like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and shit when they talk about their body parts. But do we really have a problem with women selling their bodies? Like, do we really have a problem with women selling sex?
I don't.
No.
Yeah,
It's
I
in a,
don't.
listen, no. This is the twist, yo. Why do music? Okay, if a actress plays a part, is always playing a sexual part. We don't judge that actress for the role she plays. Music is just entertainment. Why are we judging people in their personal lives over music? That makes no sense to me. I never got it. Why are we sitting back here? It's entertainment. It's a source of entertainment. We got Future, and we've heard everybody in the world say Future don't really even get as high as he talks about in his music. You get what I'm saying? We
They
talked
say he
about
don't
this
use none of them drugs.
Exactly. So why do we hold musicians or black musicians, black rappers to this standard that we don't hold anybody else entertainment to? It's strictly entertainment. That's it. End of the day, she can say whatever she wants to say. She might go to church every Sunday and might give her life to the Lord. You get what I'm saying? It's entertainment. Why is it this is the only thing where we use where that has to be every single word has to be true to your life, or there's some kind of you're not real, again there's something
it's
negative
weird.
against you.
It's weird.
We
And
we
say, go ahead, cool.
I think it's ridiculous. You know, it's funny because we all have divergent opinions about a lot of stuff, but some stuff we be right on, especially about the man stuff. Um, Cardi B and Megan, I like them for what they are and what they represent. Just from a nothing from to something standpoint, right? I enjoy them for the women and the features that they have as women that they have. I like the beat to the song. Not the biggest fan of the lyrics. It seems a little caustic and irritating for me at my age. But I wouldn't dare criticize the song. And as a matter of fact, I would definitely bump it and have used it in even on a social media perspective. Why? Because we famously say we all wake up at certain stages of the morning. We all wake up at certain stages of the life. So who's to say if I was famous at 20 something, I wouldn't be making music or doing whatever I'm doing or living a certain life? How dare I be critical of somebody, especially at that young age, not allow them the growth that they have, you know what I'm saying, that we all have been afforded if we are of a certain age, to grow and to change perspective and to realize certain things would be important. Maybe they might want to sing about WAP at 35, 40. Maybe they don't, right? And so what? So what? Either way, what I know is they're used to that song or whatever and selling their sex and selling bodies. That shit ain't going to top of the list of my selective outrage list. That shit ain't even making the ABC list of what I'm upset about. They still killing us in the street out here. That shit is Z on the list. They ain't taking away from shit. They ain't taking away from the vote. They ain't doing none of that. Them candidates are what they are. They still don't care. People still dying in the street. Let them girls live, breathe, and do what they're gonna do.
And you know what else? Don't nobody talk about the fact that Megan was talking about college and was endorsing that and she was pushing that. You know what I'm saying? So we pick and choose what we want to talk about. Megan was talking about
decent budget shoes. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
nice
cool.
budget shoes. They ain't trying to hit you in the head. I'm not saying they all righteous, but who the fuck is you? And if there's any dudes that's on there that's critical, who the fuck is you? You like that ain't man shit. That ain't man shit. My fault, Neef.
No, but Megan was pushing going to college, and while she's rapping, was still going to college and taking classes and stuff, and she was pushing that real hard. So it's crazy the energy that's put into what she said in the rap song, but who knows what affect her and her pushing this college situation is might have an effect on a little girl out there who feel like, you know what? Well, I can't rap and go to school. She's showing them that you can be an artist in music and still go to school, and she's showing that it's important. No matter how much money she's making right now, she's making it important. Her education important, even though we say about college, but she is some positive she's giving out too. It's crazy how the world just focuses on negative things and run with that and don't point out the positive things that's being done by these same people.
Yeah, Megan not in a fuck school, fuck college situation. She could pay for her own. That make it already different. And we talked about, just to clear that up, it ain't just like school in general. It's the blindness of education in school and how it attaches you just to the whole debt system. So short of that, go to school. You might go to school, not finish, drop out, but meet the person like all the motherfuckers did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That creates the Apple, the Google, the Facebook. They all met the people that we gonna rock with and move from there. So it might be just that for some people. So I just want to clear that up.
Yo,
And I just want to say this too about Megan. Again, I'm gonna keep campaigning for you on the show. You know, I got a couple things I'm getting squared away, but as soon as I get the house built, things get right. We go on a date or something. We go out.
Somebody get your brother, yo.
He's serious. He's serious, Megan.
Dead ass.
I'm an Aquarius too. I get it. So
I'm
gonna take care of you. And I'm from Houston. I'm from South Park. You know what I'm saying? Look, you're a beautiful woman. All right.
So we talked. We went in on this. We talked about this for a second, but I want to go back to it because I think this is something major, and this might be the first of something coming down the line. This Travis Scott and McDonald's situation.
Mm-hmm.
We've never seen anything like this.
Genius.
Anybody? Okay, let's go into it, Juice. Let's talk about it.
He's from Houston too, by the way.
Hold up, yo. Sweet Jones, my bitch you choosy, lover never fuck without a rubber.
First of all, they ain't from Houston. Like, you can't do that.
They
Find
not?
Okay.
They from Port Arthur.
Port Arthur, Texas, baby.
Bun B, PMC. They are from Port Arthur. We don't want to get it confused, but we know they get a lot of Houston love. So
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of somebody saying they'll say Wale to me, right? It's not the same.
where Wale from?
Not Baltimore.
PG.
He from DC, ain't he?
He from
I don't
DC,
know.
right?
He ain't from Baltimore.
He ain't from Baltimore.
That's what I
Did
know.
he ever say? Okay,
He never said he was from Baltimore.
No, I was just saying that.
but
What I'm
they-
saying
but-
is that the equivalent
Before you-
of you singing a Wale song to me and thinking it, yeah. And not
Before you get to go, Juice, I just want to clear some shit up. The DMV is not Baltimore.
we do
at
not
all.
like they be.
I do
included in
not.
that
I
shit.
do not. I hate when somebody be like, yo, oh, where you from? I'm from Baltimore. I'm from DMV too. No, I didn't say that. I did not.
There's no B in DMV, so why would it be Baltimore?
But isn't
DC,
it-
Maryland, Virginia, dog.
Right,
yeah.
I know that. I understand that, but there's no B in there, so why would anybody think it was Baltimore?
Because
Yeah,
Baltimore's in
Baltimore's
Maryland.
in Maryland.
Oh, but I don't know. No, what I'm saying is I don't. No. I don't. When I think of that, I think of like. I don't think of Baltimore when you think about DM. I don't. why
Oh,
would somebody
but
think that?
well, people get it confused all the time.
Right, I don't see why
Oh,
people
you from
think
the
that.
DMV? No, fucking Baltimore.
Right.
No.
I never thought it. I never put Baltimore in that.
No.
Count
But-
them wild ass clowns from Salisbury. Shout out to my people from Salisbury.
No. But I just wanted to clear that up because I hate when people like say that when they heard they heard that they be like, oh, I could tell you from up north the way you say your words. I'm like, yeah, the way you from? I'm from Baltimore. I'm from I be out in DMV too. No, I'm not from there. I'm not. No, from Baltimore, East Side. Go ahead, Juice. My bad.
Hey, shout out to B-More, man. I need to take a visit. Anyways,
This Travis Scott
Listen,
McDonald
bro.
situation.
this Travis Scott McDonald. First off, Travis Scott's making a lot of major plays because his Astro Fest did really well too. And I don't know if it's going to come back this year, but I'm sure as soon as we can get to a space where we have maximum capacity of venues, that it will come back. This McDonald's and Travis Scott shit is next level. I don't even know. It reminds me of the past where entertainers were involved with McDonald's, like a Michael Jordan or some shit like that. You really don't see guys doing that anymore. So the fact that he's making a move like that really shows where he's trying to go with his career. And I think it's really gonna change, man, for sure. You know, I really want to see someone independent do this and what that's gonna be like. Because I think that's the future. I think the future is independent artists who have major influence online and are doing major sales and streams, doing things like this too, following suit. Because the fact that they even fucking with Travis Scott means that they will fuck with hip hop. So go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put it out there now. There's going to be a Travis Scott, either Nike or LeBron collab for Space Jam 2. I see it now.
Damn.
Space Jam 2 is about to come out. As soon as all this is done and everybody can come back out and they're not doing 15-cent movies. Travis Scott's going to do a collab with LeBron or Nike, and they're going to come out with a Space Jam shoe.
Hold on. Who else over there at Nike, though? Who else over there at Nike that let Brian sit down and be having conversations with?
Tinker.
Drake.
Oh, Drake.
So I mean, I ain't knocking Travis. That will be major too, but I can see that Drake I can see Drake having something to do with. I can see Drake somewhere involved in that Space Jam situation. I can see it. You see, he just did that video on the Nike store and all that.
Yeah,
the Nike situation. So
I ain't knocking
Travis. I ain't hating on Travis though, but I mean, it would be dope. But I see.
I just tried to cop those. I just tried to cop those Travis Scott Air Forces, and they ain't have my size.
They ain't never got your size, big homie. Don't worry.
What size shoe you wear?
12.
I'm a 12 too. What you got in your closet, yo?
I was about to say the same thing to you, my brother. I was about to say the same thing.
You got in your closet, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
what size is your size? What's up?
Right.
I don't even shop no more.
There.
I don't even shop no more because anytime I go home, I just go to Rel's closet and there's a bunch of shit in there. So.
You can't fit none of Rel's. Hold on, nigga. What in Rel's closet can you fit?
I'm telling you, bro.
No. Nigga, I need answers.
Yo,
Rel wear like a 9 in sneaks.
No, right? His shirts.
Rel shirts ain't big enough for you, bro. You need a 3X. Bro, I don't got no 3Xs.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you. I've been to Rel closet.
Neef cut that shit out quick. Hold on, nigga.
Neef,
Let me find out you be having the shirt all the way up the head. This shit look. That's how Rel shit gonna fit you.
Neef, I wasn't always this big, bro. I always didn't hit the gym.
That's
I
fine.
probably can't get in there now.
Yeah, you definitely can. I'm letting you know, bro. I see the shit my bro wear.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I see the shit. Hey, cool. You see the shit he wearing? That nigga Jay can't fit his arm in that motherfucker.
Hey, I wear a 10 and a half, nigga, and that shit be depending on the shoe, bro. I just be shit out of luck.
Yeah, the shoe. That's what I mean. It depends who make the shoe. That's what the cut on there because.
All right, yo, y'all see 6ix9ine, man. I guess he getting desperate. Tekashi, he's asking people to interview him and offering to pay, to the point where as though I know Joe Budden said he recorded, but he didn't play the recording. But Gilly the Kid did play the recording of him basically begging. Well, he's trying to make it seem like it's beneficial to him to Gilly. I'm sorry, excuse me. To Gilly, and he said also to Joe that it was beneficial for them to.
I believe that. I believe
that man is. I believe that man is on his last. He on his last leg.
I don't think so.
Why are we still talking about him?
I believe
when you paying somebody. Listen, you have to pay somebody to interview you.
I mean, I think there's a base he wants to get to, but
bro, his record sales was 35,000.
Oh, they really did go down.
Yeah, like they was low.
Shit, fuck it.
Yeah,
well, then, fuck it.
It ran its course. It's over.
Yeah, niggas stop paying attention to that bullshit. Like that, and like
they tried to give it a shot though. Cool. They tried to give it a shot when he first came home.
No, they pumped money into it. Like it ain't even no a shot is let them rock. They still financing this dude for some strange reason, and they are somebody is mad punching the air somewhere. Like, oh, it didn't work, like that kind of shit. Because I don't even click on videos if I see the dude name. Right. I don't want a view on it because it ain't nothing he producing that I want to consume.
Right.
Flat out. And if we collectively stop paying attention long enough, he can stay alive. And even with decent music, it'll be hard if you can't get that across. Cause nigga ain't to say Akon tried. Akon done sat down with him and all that. Nicki tried. Like, no, nope.
Akon ain't really been. When the last time Akon musically?
That's what I'm saying. So if they the
That
ones
was a
that's trying, fuck you, yeah. You know.
Yeah, we ain't gonna spend too much time on that. Just wanted to address that. It's over for
about
them.
main chant.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what we can talk about though, because let's talk about clout. Let's talk about this addiction to clout these young niggas got, and I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, man.
This. Let's talk about the real addiction, bro. The real addiction that you motherfuckers have is clout. This nigga was a clout chaser, you know, and he ain't the only one. It's a lot of suck ass, young ass rappers out here thinking it's cool to get online and tote they toolie. You niggas are dumb. I walked into a spot and seen a nigga with the extendo and all that shit and some skinnies. Bitch, you can't get that shit out. My shit right here, as soon as I whip it, it's easy. Bow, you gone for a nigga that know what he doing. These motherfuckers just, you know, you showing guns on the thing, on the gram. You talking about your ops on the gram. You're sharing your location on the gram. You trying to talk shit about
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke. You know, y'all doing, and I'm not saying that was his situation, by the way. I think that was just mishap in your people's. His people's wasn't aligned correctly with that. But so many people are losing their lives. The Tekashi shit is just what y'all hearing about. It's a lot of niggas losing. You had the Duck. What's his name? FBG
Duck. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you dissing dead people, bro. You dissing dead people. All you niggas do is be online. They caught check this out. They catch him at the store. They catch him at where he's shopping. He's seeing them coming. His mom says that he tries to go into the store, ask them, can he go back in there? They like, fuck no.
Right.
So he has to go back out and deal with the situation, man. This shit is real, bro. Niggas out here just clout chasing and putting their lives on the line for bullshit to do music, and that ain't what this shit's about.
They don't think it's going to catch up with them. They think what they say stays right there on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you at. They think it stays there.
Lead paint, bro. Lead paint. Like, I don't get it, yo. I don't get it at all. Like, I never wanted to be in the mix when I was young. And at year 40 of my life, I definitely don't want to be in the mix. Right? Like, people like, oh, I got beat up. What situation are you in? Right? I'm paying
crossing a bunch of streets.
Yeah, I'm paying not to get beat up, right? You're not gonna catch me in the parking lot. I got my handicap sticker on. I'm going to valet. I go to the mall on Monday when you motherfuckers is elsewhere. Like,
bro, you don't say wild shit neither though.
There we go.
I mean, you move how you move. It's cause you don't gotta but you don't gotta move that way. That's just how you choose to move. But you know, the thing is, and that's what I was saying before about the DJ Academics thing. You say things out your mouth that, dog, like you're not gonna keep saying, like the whole coming at John Legend wife situation. So you're not gonna be speaking about my wife, and then when I see you, whether I play a piano or not, win, lose, or draw, it's gonna be a situation.
I find that nigga though. Like, ain't no way.
But listen, boy, straight up said, "Oh, I would call the cops." Then nigga, if that's how you live, stop running your fucking mouth so much. My whole twist is you running your mouth and you getting a check, and that's cool. But there are consequences for things you say out your mouth. And not everybody's going to check you, but it's something that will. And you got to take that ass whooping. And calling the cops, that shit is played out.
Niggas. Go ahead, Jay.
This is the thing, though, right? So, as you said earlier, everybody want to act tough. You hear this saying, right? I got it out the mud, right? Every nigga's not getting this shit out the mud. Like, You know what I'm saying? So when do you come? When do you really go off your facts and say, "Oh, you know what I'm saying I got a little handout," or
What this I got out the mud mean? What do that mean?
you got it rough. You was
Started from the bottom.
doing you dealing
Okay,
your
solid,
packages and
solid,
whatnot.
solid.
Exactly. But you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you're out the mud, out the mud, out the mud." You know
That
what I'm
don't mean
saying?
you
Like,
tough.
and that's what I'm getting at. Like, so just because you got out the mud, like what? You mean what?
Dog, listen, it's pussy ass niggas from the toughest places in the world, and it's motherfuckers that'll kill you point blank period from the place that you think is the sweetest in the world. So that don't mean nothing. Saying, oh, I come from wherever. Anybody who know, tell that to somebody who don't know no better. The fact of the matter is, you can be from the roughest neighborhood in the world and be soft in the drugstore cotton. Or
I
you
mean,
can be from a little town where your high school grade, your graduating class had 32 people in it, and you ain't about no motherfucking games. You get what I'm saying? And if you think that where you're from or where you lived at makes you, then you're in for a rude awakening. The world's way bigger than wherever you come from.
yeah, it just be crazy because I mean that's what you hear with a lot of these new songs. Just I got out the mud. I'm like, yeah,
But
word.
bro, this the twist. That goes back to what I was saying before. It's only entertainment. You get what I'm saying? I do not listen to nobody's song and feel like, oh yo, he real because of his song. Like you got to say something deep for me to
Except for Lil
a,
Baby.
a tough guy bar don't for me resonate as you being tough. You get what I'm saying? I heard the Lil Baby shit. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I believe Lil Baby. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? But the tough guy shit for me, Little Baby don't sit back here and say no. That's what I'm saying. You don't listen to Little Baby. That's why you saying that. See, what you're doing is you just going off of something. You're going off what
No, no,
Ron talking
no,
about.
no, no, no,
Because
no,
if
no,
you
no, no,
listen,
no,
no.
no, no,
Because
no.
no. Because if you listen to the young fella don't be saying no. Oh yeah, he might have a bar or two where he say some tough shit, but his whole shit ain't no shit. Whereas though he talking a bunch of tough guy shit to motherfuckers. That's not what he's
Man,
doing.
cause
I no,
listen,
but
What
what
bro.
you're, but no, but what you're
I
saying,
never say,
Jay,
I
no,
never
Jay,
said,
you
I
listen,
never
In the
said.
midst of me talking, you felt the need to bring Lil Baby into it. Lil Baby ain't one of them rappers that I referred to in that situation.
Well, you ain't let me finish.
No, you didn't let me finish because I was talking, and you felt like throwing 2 cents in there that you could have kept to yourself.
Like I said, he called me and put me in. I ain't got no Little Baby slander
You know
today.
what I'm saying?
I'm only showing
Now I
love,
done
man.
forgot what the fuck I was saying. This shit
So
might have been
what?
important to somebody.
Little Baby don't claim to be. You know what I'm saying
So why are we talking about Lil Baby when we talking about the fact that
I was trying to give an example out there of saying like just if you want to be you, be you. Instead, it's don't be nothing. Don't keep saying out of the mud. Now he may mention from time to time because I do listen to him, but you know what I'm saying like
out the
he.
mud don't equal tough guy?
What I'm saying is he doesn't claim this. He doesn't claim to be tough. You don't hear this.
Right.
The niggas that act hard ain't hard. If you ain't gotta prove this because people know your name. That's what I was trying to say, my brother.
Like
I'm not slandering your artist right now.
no. But this is a twist though. When you say these things, like you got to live by it eventually. If you see my can, you talking like the Takashi, where you said all these things out your mouth. You're saying a lot of people's names, but the thing about him is he got a bunch of security. But when you sell 35,000, guess what? That security might not be there for too much longer. So when you're not going, either you're gonna stay in the house or something. So it comes to the point where it's though we're not talking about what somebody's saying. I'm not talking about what somebody's saying in the song. When you're saying tough guy things to people, and then you got to run into them. Prime example, I don't even know who King. I couldn't pick King Von out of the lineup. Maybe you're more familiar with this juice because I know you the King Von situation and the other boy from Chicago who was talking shit. Then King Von came back and said something. The main man was backpedaling. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know. I know who King Von is. King Von
There's
work.
some
He
guys out here
run with
that's
Dirt.
really there's some guys out here that's really about their life, and there's some guys out here that's talking that talk. But then you got to go outside, and when you go outside and people confront you, now you have to live with what you said behind these fingers, your fingers going off and putting you in some shit you can't get out of. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter
First
fingers.
off, I want to say something about King Von too. That nigga, out of most of these gangsta ass niggas, he's super talented. Like he can rap and he's very creative. Here's the deal, bro. I think it was said here, if I'm not mistaken, that being a real nigga has diminishing return. I think that might have been said here. And that's actually true. Um, yo, man, what do you gain? Listen, bro, this is how it goes. We all get caught lacking, my nigga. We all get caught lacking. Ain't nobody above getting touched from these streets. I don't give a fuck how hard you are. You can have 30 niggas around you and still get popped. And a lot of times it'll be the niggas around you that'll get you popped.
Yep.
You know, it don't bullets do not have a name on it. That shit has absolutely no place in your life when you trying to move forward. Okay? So, we get it. You was in the hood, you was in the streets. You was doing your thing. Now you got to tell your story and elevate. I saw a clip where Vince Staples was saying some real shit, and I want to say this right now. Black people, we buy and sell trauma. We buy and sell trauma. That's it. We don't have many other fucking narratives we like to really look at. You see this on your Facebook feed. You can get a nigga on there right now talking some good shit. And it might get some shares. It's going to have a very niche audience. You see some more ratchet ass shit. You see some more stupid ass shit. We all in on that. We all in on that. And we got to get away from that bullshit, especially in the rap community. Because I see it here in my city, bro. Niggas really be dying, bro. That's their life. They trapping, rapping on the gram. And in 2 weeks, go ahead.
Let me ask y'all this. When you think of 50 Cent, do you think of him being, when you first think of him, when I say 50 Cent name, is him being not, how long does it take for you to think about him being shot 9 times?
It take me a while.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because after the first album, it wasn't something that he was constantly on again. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, like.
True.
I think he came in the game different, though. I think he came in the game talking that, but he came in the game as, I'm the street guy who will rob all you rap niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like
before he got shot. Wasn't it, bro? That was before he got shot.
How to Rob was after, right?
Yeah, after.
You sure?
I think How to Rob was after.
How to Rob was after.
He came already shot.
Look it up, Jay.
Yeah.
No.
Because wasn't his shit more fucked up? Like, I remember when he was rapping.
He had a deal before he was shot.
Right. How to Rob somebody before how he got shot.
Yeah, Columbia, I want to say. And they released him because he got shot.
Okay.
Right. How to Rob maybe before that.
I mean,
I'm
maybe
just saying, whereas though
he evolved.
It would be sad if 17 years later, 50 Cent still talking about that. You get what I'm saying? It comes to a point where as though, all right, let's acknowledge you've been through some shit, cool. You get what I'm saying? But 20 years, come on, man. Your third album.
Can we talk about something else too? Because yesterday, 20, so 9/13, that's the day Pac died, right?
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah,
yes, so Pac died September 13th. So this is a very good time.
1996?
6.
Hey, Juice, real quick.
Yeah.
So How to Rob was 99.
99.
He got shot.
God
22.
Damn, say no, I'm fucking with you, Jay.
Hey, so why you find that?
Right.
September 13th, Tupac Shakur died.
Right.
This is very important.
So he got shot on the 10th. Did he get shot on the 10th or no?
It was like some days before, and then
Wasn't
he
it
died
3 days?
that day.
No, it was 7.
Okay.
It was 7 days after. Oh, okay.
That's what.
Okay.
A lot of years, bro.
The whole theory.
7 day theory and shit.
7 day theory.
Okay, all right.
So
come on, bro. I don't even like Tupac.
I ain't the biggest fan either. But.
So let me say this about Pac. I'm a big Pac fan. As a matter of fact,
I can see you the biggest Pac fan on the pod.
Since y'all talking that shit right now, I got a motherfucking Pac painting, you know what I'm saying, in my spot. I want to say this, man. When that happened, outside of, I really don't know of any other instances where I knew of a rapper dying like that. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, to that magnitude, losing Tupac Shakur was a big thing. And then eventually we lost the Notorious B.I.G. This was a big deal for the time, man, because they were doing it was an East Coast, West Coast war. For those that don't know, our younger listeners or those that might have forgot, they eventually were going TV to just squash this. I remember fucking Diddy and Snoop Dogg was on the Steve, you know what I'm saying, Harvey show.
I remember that.
You know, hey, there's no beef. That's how big this thing was. And we thought that losing iconic rappers like that would stop that shit today. So I would really ask people to go back and visit that moment and see what it's like. And honestly, it's gonna be hard to see what it felt like unless you were there. But it was,
you had to be there. Yep.
yeah, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was necessarily a shock, but no, it was, because we thought Tupac was gonna make it out of that. You thought he was gonna live, and then he died. Just imagine where Tupac and Biggie would be today had they gotten to the age of being in their mid-40s and being able to run record labels and be executives.
Right.
Damn near 50.
Right.
So it's like, bro, it's like, you know, man, we can't waste this talent we have. We can't waste this gift that we have and this power we have, you know, dying over bullshit. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to say some shit. Tupac died over some bullshit. He died over some bullshit.
Do we even really know what situation?
Man, it was gang related. They said it. I'm starting to believe now, you know, I can get conspiracy based and talk about how I feel like the government infiltrated it and made it happen. But I definitely think, you know, at its core, it was gang related. I mean, you listen, bro, the dude fought on, let's go back to Tupac. Let's go back to Tupac. Someone who, at the time, was kind of clout chasing. I hate to say it. I love Pac, but that's exactly what the fuck he was doing. He fought on a well-known gangster ass nigga at the time who was a Crip. His days were marked. He was running with MOB, which he was not a part of that. And he took on their enemies. And in this music shit, that happens too. You be with the wrong people, you associate and affiliate yourself with the wrong people, bro, you could be a goner. You know what I'm saying? Like when these singers and these stars become gang members and shit, like Chris Brown, you ran that rag and shit, you say you a blood, but when it's time to get that action on for real, what you gonna do?
We ain't doing nothing. All right, hold up, yo. We about to let's run through a couple of things before we get on out of here.
The year was 2000.
2000. Okay, so you got shot after that. Appreciate that, Jay. Y'all heard this Tory Lanez apology? I was drunk.
No.
Man, fuck him.
We knew that.
No.
How far do I was drunk get you?
Nothing.
Nobody.
No, I'm not talking about even that. I'm talking about just in general. I'm not talking about his situation. I'm just talking about
I never believe that people get. I'm sorry, like I'm one of them niggas that I never believe when people say that, because I
don't do wild shit when I'm drunk. So
me either. I hate.
I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep on you though. Like I'll be in the car and we go somewhere, and I'll be knocked the fuck out when we get there. I'm good for that, but I never did no wild shit because I was drunk.
I'll throw up. That's like the weirdest, wildest shit I'll do drunk. I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
But when
Fuck Tory Lanez, and I'm having a hard time breaking away from Chicks Tape. It's a struggle.
I don't even talk about it because I don't want to be judged.
It's a struggle. You was listening to it this morning on the way to work. You ain't shit.
No,
You was.
I was listening to Joe this morning. Monday mornings are for Joe. Pause. How you feel about them putting Cap on a new Madden?
You say what?
They put Kaepernick on a new Madden.
Stop killing us in the streets. Like, so fucking what? Like, bro, this shit is ridiculous. Like, how long is it going to last? They just keep doing shit that you think is going to work. Like, I don't want to hear Lift Every Voice and Sing. I don't give a fuck about the digital version of Colin Kaepernick. I don't give a flying fuck about Tory Lanez. Stop killing us in the fucking streets. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And Colin Kaepernick on there came in for Eric Reed. I love it. He's still going at it. He getting enough money, he don't have to go back to the NFL.
He got enough money where he don't got to go back to the NFL.
It's one of those things, like, yeah, whatever, dog. Say what the fuck I want to say now.
Daniel House.
Dumb.
This nigga. Now, what I'm hearing is he pulled one of the COVID nurses. Oh, yeah, one of the COVID nurses in his room and got caught up. His wife sitting at home with 3 kids. What's bad about this? So what I'm saying is, I don't know if I explained it good. They're in the bubble. One of the people that work for I guess, who do the testing for COVID, one of the women.
We gonna unpack this, and I'm gonna let you goddamn piece it out. But I want to let you know this ain't no quick hit.
Okay.
You should have brought this up a long time ago.
I wanted to.
You
So,
fucked up.
Okay.
This
All right, so go ahead, break it down, bro.
No,
I kinda wanna get into that too.
I'm just saying we're gonna get into this because it's a lot of layers to that, and I'm just saying this ain't no.
Can I just throw one thing in? Can I
Go
just
ahead.
throw one thing in?
Go ahead,
The
Juice.
wife being at home with the kids has nothing to do with a nigga getting some pussy somewhere else. Okay,
Hold
go ahead.
on, yeah, you gotta let him. You gotta let him unpack.
Right. No, what I'm saying is he pulled one of the chicks that was working in the bubble. Am I
I
wrong?
bet
That's
you
what I
she
got.
was
That's what I
fine,
gathered.
too. What she look like?
I don't know. That's what I gathered.
I want to see what she look like.
And got caught up and basically was under investigation. They sent him home. And like I said, now the media has put it out there and you got to make that phone call and break that down to your wife and your three
She
kids.
ain't going nowhere. That nigga rich. She ain't going back to living a regular life.
Bro. Daniel House ain't rich. Daniel House.
No, Daniel House rich. What are you saying? What do you think
What you
Daniel House
mean?
make? League minimum?
Yeah.
It's still rich.
Jay, pull that up, Jay. It depends on what you're doing with it.
What's that? What his contract was?
Daniel House, yeah, his contract. Because he ain't one of them guys who's a first round pick, a second round pick. He one of them guys who.
But he don't, man. That nigga is returning home and will sign a 3-year, $11.1 million contract with the Raptors.
I'm about to say,
what his deal look like now, though, Jay?
Hey, she's not gonna come fuck with regular niggas.
no, what was that? Yeah,
But what his deal look like, Jay?
I'm about to look. I'm gonna see because they're only showing the one right now.
My man cheated on me. I'm about to go get this nigga working at UPS.
He was doing what? His salary for this last one before this was $3,500 every whatever weekly. $250,000. So he's gonna make. So what he was making before, he's gonna make $200,000 more in 2021 and $300,000 in 22, and then in 20, and then in the end of 22, he's a unrestricted free agent.
Damn,
oh, that nigga from here.
You're right.
That nigga from here.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a little different.
Hey, I started counting like.
He from here though. He from the crib. He can live like a king down here. That's
Sweet Jones.
My bitch
No,
easy lover never fuck without a
That's what put on.
Go ahead, but let's break it down, bro. Go ahead, what you gotta say.
All right, yo. So you put a bunch of men in a bubble with other women around without their families. You know how sick that is?
No, he could have brought his family out though. After the first round, you can bring your family out.
You put a bunch of men in the bubble without their families around. I don't care about the what's happening, whatever that fucking looks like. His son might have asthma. You don't bring your son out, but you put a lot of people in the bubble without their family. That's a wild situation. I was in the Navy before in the aircraft carrier. I saw a lot of marriages get tested quick.
Listen, out to sea.
Hey,
hold on. Out to sea.
It changes quick.
Out to sea. Why the boat out to sea? What she or he is doing while you going?
Bruh.
Military challenge relationship.
I got a quick story about that, real.
I bought my sand on the beach.
I saw soldiers sneaking, going fucking water buffalo.
I saw a good first class, bro. A great first class. Can't lie, dog. Top notch first class. But he was down in there, and where did he work? It was like a tool room or some shit. I forgot what his rate was. He might have been an AB. But he was fucking the bad bitch. It got caught, bro. They bust that nigga down. And it's like, bro, it's like this. We are human. We are men. I'm used to fucking every day. I fuck literally every day.
And women too. Don't forget about
and women too. And
women too.
And women. And see, the Navy taught me this about women. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Dog, I was working staterooms with this chick, and she asked me to pull my pants down. She wanted to see my dick. Like, this a chick. I'm like, bitch, you what? Women are aggressive too. So listen, when you get them in a space together and it's like it's nowhere to go, I mean, some fucking gonna happen.
Yeah,
bro, we done seen chicks be in the space with niggas that she done slept with multiple niggas in the space and be chilling like she not shy at all.
I plead
No!
defensive.
Hold on. I wasn't. Listen,
Damn.
Oh man!
I be sitting here chilling like sitting between niggas like.
One day we gonna add this podcast out and take us to the
Listen,
next
no.
level.
Listen, hold on. Hold
Hey,
on.
let's turn this bitch all the way up.
Hold on, listen, like we don't
I
know.
might know a few of them hoes y'all talking about.
Listen.
Oh, you definitely do.
I
Listen,
know I do.
listen, like we don't know. We know. She know we know. And she chilling like, yeah.
You watching this podcast.
One day I'm gonna tell a
let me
story
stop.
about how I got the name Iceberg. One day
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell that story.
Oh man, listen. I got a couple things pop into my head when I think of it. Because I gave him that name. So
Right.
Can I say something real
We
quick?
was in the P way when you gave me that name.
Can
Oh,
we
yeah?
normalize heterosexual men getting pussy in addition to the woman they with? Because I feel like we look at it such a no. I want to stop shaming.
we're cool.
Okay,
Hey, Cool
listen.
still here?
I
Hey, Cool, we
am
passed that time, Cool. So you go ahead.
It's a whole page like three-way love page, and it's like women on there that's looking for a man and their woman. Like it's juice on the side.
tag me on that page. So what I want to
Next
say
time I
is
remember.
this is what I want to say. Hi everyone. I am Boy Drew, the Charm God. And I am the representative of niggas who have and occasionally may get pussy in addition to a mate he loves. I don't want to be shamed. Do not shame me. I am a human. I am a person just like you. Okay? Love is love. I'm a heterosexual black man who may fuck more than one woman. So please do not disrespect me. Do not shame me. I have a name. I have a face. I have a heart. I have feelings. I care about people. Do not shame me, America. Do not shame me.
So
That's all I have
Charlamagne
to
the God launches a Black Effective podcast network.
He's whatever. Fuck him. He's I don't know. I don't have nothing against Charlamagne. I just really don't like. I didn't like how he came at Joe. I thought that was a little whack. But it's
weak.
And we was talking about earlier before we came on. We talking about the whole Joe Budden smear campaign, and what we're referring to is the fact that in the next 2 weeks there will be a major shift as far as Black podcasts. And I believe that whatever move is next for the JBP podcast is going to be the start of a lot of things that's going to happen as far as Black podcasts.
Deals, yeah.
Right. And it just so happens that leading into this, there's been a smear campaign. Things coming out about Joe, things that have been corrected, but there are things that have been coming out in the last couple of weeks to kind of mess up whatever he got going on, it feels like. We're not here to victim blame or say, what somebody, if there's in a domestic situation, which it seems to, from what I heard listening to his podcast, that has been cleared up as far as his latest child, his youngest child, and his mom and his child's mother. So what was basically put out there by somebody, she cleared it up and said that it wasn't to that extent. But, we see a Black man who's making moves with his own business. Now, I'm not saying I can take it up for Bill Cosby, but the Bill Cosby trying to buy a network situation. When you're a Black man trying to make your own moves, not trying to deal with them, all of a sudden these things start coming out. These stories start coming out right before something major as far as a deal is about to happen. What do y'all think about that?
Is it a coincidence? Nah.
Right.
So I was listening to a snippet of Corey Holcomb's podcast, 5150 Show, and he was talking about how Vlad TV was talking about Farrakhan. But the point that he brought up was in Hollywood, how Nick Cannon said, "I'm sorry," is pretty much trying to say he preserving his job. The same thing that Snoop did, because they have a way of kicking you out of Hollywood. Now, when Monique asked, didn't say she was sorry, right? When's the last time we heard of Monique? You know what I mean? And it's been other actresses and actors who haven't said, who didn't kiss ass, Columbus Short, and one or two movies and you're done.
Right.
Right? So, yeah.
We've seen this play before, yo. We've seen this play before. When a man gets way too powerful than what they think, they start to destroy him. Like I said, maybe it was Bill Cosby, maybe he, I don't know what it is, whatever. But we've seen them do it to Dave Chappelle, right? They literally said Dave Chappelle left the United States and went and smoked crack. Like we literally watched this play happen so many times. And Joe Budden no different, right? All of a sudden, this coming out, he's jerking off a dog. You know what I'm saying? Your ex-fiance, mother of your child comes into play. You know what I'm saying? This is coming out, and Charlemagne so timely has this new network. They got all these people in there, and all Joe been doing is fighting for everybody, for fucking ever. It's
everybody,
bruh. He was fighting. The reason Slaughterhouse ain't come out, he's like, I want to do music with y'all forever. I just can't do it under these rules, right? And they literally, to cut their nose on, spike their face, wouldn't put out probably what would have been a phenomenal rap album by some phenomenal rap dudes. So, well, like, when you've been a fan for this long and you kind of see it and it just keep happening, you're just like, yo, come the fuck on. Now, all of a sudden, this is what's happening. Right? So it just seems like, he airing us out. What can we find out about Joe? And y'all doing dirty business, moving the needle, changing the metrics, not doing this, not, giving roles, not sending trips, not giving the money to fans. He telling.
But
right?
then the twist is that people who have signed with Spotify after him have formed a union or are forming a union now, so they won't go through the same things that he's talking about them going through.
Correct. Yeah.
Listen, I have over 100,000 streams on Spotify and across all platforms, maybe more. So I want to say this, as a whole, is fucked up. Like, and that's just like he said, like that's 3-minute, 5-minute music. He's doing 3 hours of content and really bringing, twice a week, and really bringing fans and money to that institution. Why is he not being fairly
wouldn't you break them off? Yeah,
why wouldn't you break them off? And so this is the thing that we constantly see as creatives, is that we do for these platforms. Let me tell y'all, let me give y'all some more game. So he spoke about ads. That's the game, y'all. Everything that on top of subscriptions with those entities, but like Instagram, Facebook, which is the same, Twitter, the play is that you're there. Your attention, you are product. We are all product.
Mm-hmm.
And the advertiser, I'm an advertiser. I'm buying your fucking attention. That's what we do. So Facebook, I'm gonna be very transparent. My Facebook ad budget is $600 a month. I'm one person that's using this program. There's millions, probably billions in the world going into these institutions. They can pay the people that are helping bring the product, which is, us, the attention to the platform. And we just don't understand it. So Joe understands it. That's why he can speak on this in a way and be passionate about it, because he understands, like other creators, you getting raped, bro. You helping bring attention to the platform. You're helping bring, so advertisers want to bring even more money to the platform to get your attention, because they're throwing shit in your face. Every two posts, you see a fucking sponsored ad. I mean, they paid to be in front of you to change your behavior, to do something different. Yo, this shit is big, bro. What he's talking about is huge. So I mean, go ahead.
And not to cut you off, but that's why it's like I think if you heard Dame Dash in the Breakfast Club interview then 5-7 years ago, and you in the mode of growing, right? If you are, you're in the mode of growing and you grew anywhere in that same 5 to 7 years, it's a shame that Charlemagne seems so full of bluster about that same kind of position where, to me, it's clear that it is really different what Joe is and was and has been doing versus now over that same kind of time. I think it's a bit disingenuous to say, and no disrespect, because yeah, we cheer for, we celebrate all victories, but I think it's a bit disingenuous to talk about Charlemagne is creating a black podcast network when they clearly said, if you ain't put your money up, if it ain't your money, it ain't really yours.
It's iHeart shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's iHeart's network. So when they want to say no, they can say no. We know the play. We know what it is. And
when they want to remove you from
but,
everything, you can be moved out, and this thing can continue moving because it's not yours.
Can your kids get a job there? That's what you know. That's what
I watched it last night, bro.
That
motherfucker aged well, bro. Like a dry aged steak. Like a dry aged steak. Dame Dash was right. Like, but Dame always been right. But again, when you right, Dame Dash,
they make you crazy.
They make you fucking crazy. It's the first thing they go to. Oh, this motherfucker crazy. No, he's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Told the motherfuckers they quarter waters.
Real quick, K. Michelle said that she would have been Mercedes. Her and the girl who plays Mercedes on P Valley with the last two left. I can't see nobody playing Mercedes but the girl playing Mercedes. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. I'm glad y'all sent that out, right? Because what I did think once you sent that out is fucking K. Michelle could have been Mercedes and been better than fucking Mercedes. K. Michelle sound like she's from Chucalissa. Old girl like her motherfucking teeth was hurting to get out whatever accent she was getting. K. Michelle sound like that in real fucking life.
Do you think I can't see nobody but her playing that?
You know who's country?
You know who's country is motherfucker.
Jessica Dime is more country than K. Michelle.
Who?
Jessica Dime.
What? Jessica Dime.
Who's that?
From Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
From KOD Miami. Let's start there first.
He wouldn't know that. That's my point.
He
would know Dime from Love and Hip Hop.
I watch Love and Hip Hop, bro. You got the wrong guy.
I'm just saying that's where you would know her from.
Right.
My bad. But so she was one of the top dancers. She was there with Jocelyn and KOD Miami, and they back open. Florida bars back open too. So she was their top dancer, top entertainer. She ended up pretty much she's doing the same thing that Cardi did, but Cardi just got on for it. She has music. But
young fella, come on, bring it back, young fella. We talking about K. Michelle, young fella. Where we at? Come on now.
My point is her talking is more country than K. Michelle.
Okay.
And she danced before, so she has prior experience. That's what I was.
So you saying she would be better Mercedes than Mercedes?
Yeah.
You got to bring young fella in.
I gotta see P Valley.
Young fella's had he had a KOD flashback and was just about to take another whole other place.
I'm about to go take a trip down I-95 real quick.
You awesome. Right, look. Method Man pen is crazy. Method Man, he's I think he found he's back on this shit. Like he was on that he killed something else before that, but he was on Conway shit and killed Conway shit too.
Oh, I heard that.
He been consistent than the motherfuckers. It's meth.
Right, but I mean, I'm just saying that since that freestyle with
Who Kid?
No, was it Who Kid or was it with
Flex? Mod
Hoffa. He did the battle with Math. But you talking about the freestyle where he was like, if your flow ain't H2O, you out your element.
Right, wasn't that with Flex?
No, that was Kid. That was
all right. Kid. Yeah, Method Man been really getting his shit off on some rap shit. I feel like I don't know lyrically. He might sound better lyrically than he's ever sounded.
So here's my question: when did Meth fall off lyrically?
I'm not gonna say he fell off, but he's been missing for a while.
No, he hasn't been missing. He's been acting at a very high level. That's not falling off. That's not falling off.
When the last time Method Man even put out a project?
When you say falling off,
Okay,
That's reinvent.
like falling off is falling
like
off.
he got corny.
Like,
Okay, I'm not
yeah,
saying he's
that's-
not corny.
yeah.
What I'm saying is he ain't been around in a
Luda
while.
fell off. That's like saying Luda fell off.
He ain't been around in a while. He ain't been around in a while.
No.
When you ain't been around in a while, you gotta
That's not fair to say either.
on rapping.
Well, you got to say rapping.
That's what I mean, bro. I'm talking about as far as rapping. He ain't been around in a while.
Yeah, fine. But I mean, so your body of work is still your body of work.
True. I mean, when the last Dope Method Man album?
To Cal. Like, that's not a point.
Right, bro. That's a long time ago.
But that's not a point, though. That's not a point.
Okay, that's fine.
No meth sland on this podcast.
I'm not slandering him. I'm just
That's
saying
what it sounds
he's
like.
showing that it's pen.
That's what it sounds
Hold
like.
on, because honestly, to be honest, them
Yeah.
albums, them joints with Redman. Redman was outshining Meth on them joints. That's how I feel about it.
Redman's a
Hold
better
on,
rapper. That's not a hot take. Like, that's
No,
not a
what
hot
was you
take.
about? Hold on. What you about to say, Jay?
Oh,
I'm about to say, I don't know about all that.
See, he don't know no better.
right.
Nah.
Like, I'm not having that argument with anybody.
He don't know about Reggie.
I'm not going. We're not even.
Oh no,
talking.
yes. Oh yeah, I do, but I still think Meth was stronger. But that's the point of this podcast, is to have our opinions, my brother.
No doubt, brother. No doubt,
I
young
saw
fella.
you better get on the young fella. You better get on the young. Hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
Yo, am I the only one? Am I the only one that missed like Freestyle Friday and BET Uncut? I was watching old videos last night.
Yo, I do find myself in the space. I'll be on YouTube sometimes and be just looking up my favorite songs from like the late 90s, early 2000s and watching the videos. I do find myself in that space.
Why, when we have
corny as
Instagram, these hoes are doing the same shit. They're doing worse.
I'm not talking about the
music,
BT Uncut. I'm
He's
talking
talking
about,
about
They're
music.
bouncing their ass to rap music.
bro, what are you talking
And they're
about?
nasty.
Juice?
You said BT Uncut, right?
No,
I
that's
know,
what Jay
I
said.
said that.
That's what
I was
Jay
talking
said.
about, I said I found myself in a space where I look at old videos like 357 Cameron 357 when they running through the city.
Okay, yeah.
I found myself like that. Let's talk about this. I brought up the Conway album, which might be some of the best work Conway has put out.
Ooh.
Kanye really rapping on that album. You looking crazy, Jay. You don't know no better. It's fine. Conway really rapping. Might be one of the best projects to come out that camp. This camp is really having a run that who had a run like this? They are constantly putting out good music. It seemed like every month.
West Side Gun's last one wasn't good music though.
It was okay. It wasn't his best shit.
It was trash.
He had some drinks on
Right.
it.
It was trash. It was that's trash.
I mean, I know what they doing though. Like in the content game, you might have a few projects or some tracks that's trash, but if at the end of it all, in 2 years, if this nigga got 5, 6, 10 projects and 7 of them hoes jam and he got videos to it, they gonna consistently stream.
Shit, the way he putting that shit out.
So it's like, yeah, like the content game is like, bro. So like, let's say Jay did 10 summers. He did 10 summers. A nigga could do that in 2 years. Nigga might have that. Like I got a project I'm about to drop in October. That's 4 for me. Then I got one in February already slated. That's 5. So I mean, I could probably get to in a year and a half. I might have like 10 projects that's banging. So it's just different now.
In the last 2 years, I want to say the when I think of artists that put out the most content in the last 2 years, I want to say West Side Gun, Jim Jones, and Styles P.
Currency.
Digital Tupacs.
Currency.
Oh, Currency put out some shit?
Man, Currency drop out all the time.
Ever since Boosie got out,
No
he's
cap.
dropping
Currency
something.
really.
That was
it off.
That was the finisher, not you, Juice. Jay talking about Boosie. That
What
right
is
there is just Boosie.
What?
Talk about some Boosie put out. What Boosie do?
Boosie put out one like every other month.
I ain't heard the Boosie song since IMPENT.
That was Webby song though.
That's the last time I heard Boosie rap.
Now Boosie be dropping shit.
Ain't nobody checking for Boosie, man.
Yeah, Boosie dropped. Let me see. He didn't drop.
Tell that nigga Get him, Webby, and Fox back together, man, and give me a
Nah, he say it's on. He
wipe 'em
say it's
down
on.
remix.
He say it's on Webby, man. He say some weird shit with Webby.
I heard that.
What?
I thought Webby reached out though.
That Wipe Me Down you heard was the remix, though.
Yeah,
Wipe me down. Hey, that hoe come on in the club.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, young fella. I'm aware of that.
No, I ain't leaving you
That's the
unscaled.
remix. I'm aware there was of another version of that, brother. Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm just
right.
saying.
God bless, brother. All right. I got some other shit that I want to go into, but it ain't that important. Oh no, but authorities are reopening the investigation of the mysterious death of Tamula Horsford. That she went to that sleepover with all them white folks and ended up
they
dead
did
the next morning.
They did that shit. Them
Right,
old cracker devils.
They reopening that shit.
They did that
John
shit.
Wall throwing up gang signs in the video like he ain't over 30. Please sit down, John Wall. What the fuck is you doing? Who sent us that? The one did I say?
Does John Wall still play basketball?
Yeah, right. Because we don't even know you for that.
He might get traded.
He said he
nobody want him.
he ain't gotta explain it. So
That's fine. Who could go at Missy in the verses? Who could you not even go? Who could be celebrated with Missy? I keep hearing Busta Rhymes. I think that would be crazy.
what?
Missy and Busta Rhymes in the verses?
To do what?
In the verses.
No, to do what?
Them two together.
What you saying? You saying like who's
I don't
on
think
her?
that.
Who
I
would
don't
be
think
a
that's
good
her
match?
level?
Who would be a good match?
Nobody.
I don't think that's her equal. And to be honest with you, you can't sleep on Bus because
I'm not sleeping. I'm not at all. At all.
He got a long catalog.
No, I'm just saying.
He can say what he said. That's old. It's been like 3 months they was talking about that, and like nobody wants to see that shit. Because first of all, he gonna feel some type of way that you put him up against her, and she gonna feel some type of way that you put her up against him.
Okay, so who?
It's not even nobody.
It's not
up against.
It's not up against. It's not up against anymore.
You keep saying no. We keep saying it's not an up against. It sounds good in theory. You're not putting Jay-Z in there against me, saying it's not up against, and we celebrate.
Yeah.
It is an up against. We can talk all that shit we want. Because this is a conversation that'll be had forever and say Busta got dust off by fucking Missy by goddamn on track. That would be the first thing that we said. It is up against no matter what because you can't cut off the Instagram comments. You can't cut off the Twitter shit. Motherfucking what's his name gonna have a video done 20 minutes after it's done. Spice Adams. No matter what, it's up against.
And it's gonna be on the wrap up.
Yeah. Right. You would never hit it into that shit.
Wrap up.
So you can talk about that celebration shit, but in reality, motherfuckers gonna tear your ass out the frame.
It's a competition.
Yeah.
Only one get the exclusion was last night.
It only ain't no competition if it really be a draw. If somebody get their ass whooped, they definitely gonna tell you to get their ass whooped.
Right. True.
Yeah. They gonna.
All right.
You see how they gave what's his name the business? And they friends.
Oh,
they was 2 Chainz. They was tearing 2 Chainz up for 2.5 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they keep running that Monica when she was the little walk dance she was doing. They be running that shit heavy.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I would love to see Missy just go. Missy go by herself and I'd be excited. But ain't nobody else.
Yeah, he got a lot of songs.
It ain't no woman that could go against. Yeah,
that's what I said.
Everybody could go against her.
That's why they talk about Bust against Missy. Like we're not even talking about another woman going against Missy.
Nah.
And then we just talking about this. We ain't talking about her pen. Like, yo, Missy pen is
right.
Missy got 702 shit. Like,
bro.
Missy got Jodeci shit. The basement was heavy on the Jodeci album.
Yeah.
She whipped that shit out and be rocking that. She got ad libs. You listen to Get On Up and all that shit, early 90s. Man, please.
And then you got,
I didn't even think about that.
Every freaking CD, every freaking day.
Right.
That CD.
Right, that's the Get On Up joint. You right, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
leave Missy where she at.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, leave Missy where she at. We go.
All right, y'all. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 110. We appreciate y'all. We out of here. Love y'all, man.
Yeah.
Peace.